Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, CCC Open Mic for Wednesday night, January the 7th, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for Daily Canucks Insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Hope you are all doing well. I had my extended shift at my Adoration Chapel last night. Teresa, the nail picker, did not show up, so I had most of the time to all to myself, which was really, really nice. But I'm happy to be back with you tonight on this Wednesday night. This open mic originally scheduled for Monday, moved it to Wednesday as I couldn't do a show Monday night, and here we are. So I'm just going to do my intro, and then I'm going to start loading people up backstage. So thank you for being here. Moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thank you for your support. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Swervin and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland Province, country, continent, around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three, but the fact that you're here with me, know how much I always appreciate you, know how much I never ever take you for granted. So this is how you can get involved tonight. Subscribe to the channel, get active in the chat section, get notified of my videos. Like the video, like the fact that we're together, like the fact the Canucks didn't lose today, nor did they win. So it works no matter what side you're on. And like the fact that we continue to build a wonderful community here on YouTube. You can leave a donation. Continue the donation train rolling that Justin has got going, which I'll get to in a second. Thank you, Justin. You can gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, you can rate and review. Now, I always love getting donations. I'm so grateful for your support. It's even more amazing when the donations come in before I even start. So Justin drops 2 $5 donations. So let's honor them each with a dono drop. So Hall of Fame member Justin Credible starts off with a $5 donation, 9 points out of a playoff spot after tonight. Time to continue tanking on this road trip. Excited to hear everyone's hot takes tonight. Well, I was excited to get your donation. Thank you, Justin. Let's give Justin some love in the chat for number 1 donation. And then he follows it up 15 minutes later, again, before I got on here with this one.
3, 2, 1.
Justin says, we need a top 3 pick. Macklin Celebrini just keeps on rolling. We need that type of player. So hopefully McKenna can be that for us. Very fair, very wise words. So let's give some love to Justin in the chat. Thank you, Justin, for your generous donations and for getting the donation train out of the station. All right, who's in here tonight? Backstage, I see, not backstage, in back end, it says 604 Lobos, Rosie, Coach Rob, Pastor Dan, Darren and Victoria, Skytrain Yrvin, Gerald, Fangirl, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, Shannon, Simon, Yrvin, and Unpaved. Nice to have all of you showing up on the stream. Really appreciate you and everyone else that everyone else that's in the chat that I didn't get a chance to. Oh, Dino's here now too. Awesome. Nice to see you for sure. All right. Nice to see everyone here. Thanks for being here. What I'll do is I'm going to post the link now, and anyone that wants to come on, I will get you on for 3 minutes or so. And I like to just basically say, you don't have to have like a super hot take. Like, it doesn't have to be something that's so unique that no one's ever said before, or something that's going to get everyone fighting in the chat. No, that's not the point. The point of something like this is that you got to at least have an opinion of some sort. An opinion of some sort would be good. Don't just come on and say, hey, how are you? Fine. How are you? Fine. And then just freeze up. There's a chance for you to share what's on your mind. And as long as it's not racist, homophobic, sexist, or ableist, I will let you roll for those 3 minutes, and then I'll try not to interrupt you unless you want me to, and then we will go from there. All right. So nice to see all of you here. Let's get going. I will post the link in the chat now. Let's go. So come join me. Come join me on the show tonight. Let's go with that. All right, so let's get some people backstage now. So I posted the link. I always like to see who's the first one back, the first one to jump back there. You keeners. Yep. So again, it doesn't have to be the hottest take ever. It doesn't have to be like earth-shattering, mind-blowing, mind-blasting, but have an opinion on something. Like, and then so it can be a launching point of a discussion. But yeah, we'd love to have any of you on here. I see people piling in backstage, which is nice. We're just going to go in order. And because I'm starting so early, I'm hoping to get to as many of you as I can. But I will go in order. So if I run out of time, the longer it takes for you guys to get in here, the less chance that you have to get on. But that's only if I run out of time. But I'm already counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 of you backstage. That's good. That's good. We'll keep on going. Whether you're a content creator, whether you're a good-looking fan, or you're both like me, we'd love to have you back here. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, I'm not kidding, because those two things are objectively true. But yes, come join me. Would love to chat with you and say hello. I've not done one of these in a while. All right, Coach Rob, you're first, but I don't see any. It says devices not connected. So Coach Rob, get connected so I can see that you're backstage and ready to go. If not, Coach Rob, I will wait and I'll come back to you. But yes, Coach Rob, or if I click on you, it'll just say devices not connected. So Rob, I'll let you get connected and we'll get going. I'll come back to you. We'll start off with Rain. Rain's next. So Rain, give me a thumbs up. You ready to go? All right. Oh no, Coach Rob is ready. Okay, Rain, you got to wait. So at least I spoiled the order of the first two. Well, I can tell you right now, it's Coach Rob, Rain, Carol, Tyler, Irvin, Darren, Gerald, Justin, Jazz. Okay, that's the order I see backstage. Do not leave, because if you leave, you'll get bounced to the end, unless you're Jazz, who is at the end, and then it's fine. Oh my gosh, it says someone is trying to enter, but the studio is full. Wow, I've never had a full studio before. This is like an actual phone-in show. Okay, well, I better stop wasting time then, and we got to get through some people. So let's start off by welcoming Coach Rob. Hello, Rob. Oh, I can't hear you. Can you try connecting?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. How are you?
Okay, this was muted and before it wasn't connected. I'm doing pretty good, thanks.
Nice to have you on here. I know you watch the show all the time, but this is the first time. Yeah, I've had you on in a long time. What's on your mind?
Well, it's been like a tough season, like so far, and I'm not sure if it's coaching, but like my main thought is they go back and forth this all the time. Do we give Adam Foote another chance next year, like 20 games or so, or do we make a coaching change now, or when do we do it? See, there's two schools of thought. You could keep him to the end of the season, right, and see how that goes. Or if you do it now, if you bring up somebody like Manny Malhotra, at least he can be like get a good feel for the team between now and the trade deadline, and more so the draft. Like, because there could be something he sees in the players that Adam Foote doesn't. Like any coach comes in, oh, I really like this guy, right? Or this guy isn't as good as you guys think he is, like especially for like the draft, like what kind of player he wants. And we talked about the player that's going to be supposedly going number 1 overall. I don't know if you saw it, but at the end of the World Juniors, that last game, he tried to get off the ice before the closing ceremony was. So I'm not sure if that's something we got to read into that, or like maybe he was just unaware or frustrated, like, or
Are you talking about McKenna?
yeah,
If you're talking about the game where they got eliminated,
right,
I thought he got. I could be wrong. I thought he got a misconduct, and he wasn't sure if he was supposed to come back on. It wasn't that he was trying to leave.
right, yeah, maybe that's what it is. So we'll
Yeah.
give him the benefit of the doubt there, like. So, but what do you think, Clay? If they make a coaching change, should they do it now or wait till the end of the season, or give Foot?
Yeah. In a weird, perverse sort of way, if they are accepting their fate as tanking to the bottom of the standings, they probably won't make a coaching change.
Right.
Unless they are worried about losing Malhotra, but I don't think they are. Malhotra, I believe he signed for 3 years. I think they are waiting, and whether the time is after the season, as you said, the 20 games in the next season, I think Malhotra is the next guy up. I really do.
Right.
Yeah.
And
What do
I
you
think that's
want to happen?
I kind of want to give him a chance, like, because he won the Calder Cup last year for us,
Yeah.
right? Because you know what's going to happen if we don't have him and we bring some guy that's we've never heard of before, he's going to go to Utah and they'll win the cup within 2 years, and that's what's going to happen with our luck.
That was pretty funny, actually. That was good.
Yeah.
That was really, really good. Well, Rob, that's perfect. That was 3 minutes, man. It goes
Perfect,
fast,
thanks.
but you were
And I got
very,
my
very.
coach Rob hat on, so it's
Yeah.
all good.
The first thing I noticed. No, you look good. I'm happy to chat with you, and I know we haven't connected recently, but a great chat with you, Rob. And thanks for always being a great supporter of the show. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
talk soon. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks.
See, that's the way you do it. Coach Rob was good. He got straight to the point. He had a point and a couple points, and he made them very well. Now, the one thing I have to do today, I never do this, is I have to ask everyone that once they leave, once they're off the show, I need you to bounce out of backstage, because we actually have a wait list of people to get in backstage, which I've never had before, which is pretty cool. Okay, so thank you. So one spot is opened up in the back end. I'm still getting this flashing thing from StreamYard saying, someone is trying to enter, but the studio is full. Well, you figure that out, StreamYard. Oh, no, now the sign's gone. All right, Rain, you're up. Here we go. Hello, friend.
Let's go. How's it going?
Good. How are you? What is your... Ron.
That's no, yeah, that's not by accident. That's
What does that mean?
so without getting into too many details, I got a phone call to go into the ophthalmologist's office, and they said, "Hi, is Ron in?" I'm like, "What? Who? Like, who is Ron?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's spelled RALNN," and I'm like, "That's my doctor's chicken print writing."
Yeah.
Which actually, I would say that chicken print writing, but that would be an insult to chickens who print. So,
But the messier you write, the more successful you are, apparently.
yeah, no kidding. I wish that was the case, because I print like as if I'm 4. Anyways,
Well, don't worry. That didn't cut in your 3 minutes. I'm starting it now. What's on your mind?
oh god. Well, we'll see. I have a take for that heated rivalry show, but that's not the show or platform to do this. I can't tell who is more likely to vomit at this point. Patrick Galvin with his word vomiting, as I call it, the king of word vomiting, or me when I hear that they might want to bring back Keith Sherwood with the new contract offer. I want to get ready to vomit at this point. Because why? Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't buy this idea that if you wait till March, whenever the trade deadline is, you'll get more for him then. That value is just going to go down, because the less games you have, the less you're going to want to pay for him. So I just don't see this idea of why are we waiting, but then again, why are you looking to sign him? Like, you're going to have more of a logjam on the wing. Like, who's moving at that point? Like, is it Besser, who I still think it's moved, or Le Karamaki, who I don't think has much value at this point? But anyways,
No, you everything you said so far has been the truth, for sure. I agree with you. The earlier you move him, the more you get for him.
Yeah. Well, look at how long it took Quinn Hughes. I mean, I didn't think that trade was ever going to happen, and that took what, 20 minutes to make that trade. and you got the most you could get out of that move. Like, you weren't going to get more if you waited. So why are we waiting with the free agent? Like, do you think you're going to get more? I mean,
Yeah. I've heard reports though that they're just waiting for the right offer. Really?
yeah, but
That
how
they
long
could-
can you? What does that mean, though?
Yeah.
But what does
What do
that
you want
mean? And also,
Yeah.
like it. I don't know. I don't know. I just think that they should be better off with getting the best that they can get now, because I just don't think the trade offer is going to go up between now and March, whatever, given the fact that you got 2 weeks off for the Olympics at this point. So.
Yep. No, that's good. You still got another minute. I can feel it by asking you stuff, but it's up to you.
Well, first of all, you know I'm terrible at this.
I think you're great.
Oh my God, where was I gonna go? You know, at this point, well, I mean, I didn't watch the Buffalo game or many at this point, so because I just know what I'm gonna be expecting. But when I go to that game in March against Carolina, I'm still slamming the buffet tables. Like I want to get to the point in which a staff rep says to me, Mr. Winslow, for future reference, please do not bring this guest with you ever again. Like the guy I'm bringing with to the game, like he's a buddy of mine. He got kicked out of an all-you-can-eat buffet in Florida at 10. Like, I want to reach that level.
Wait, at 10 years old?
Yes.
That's probably one of the funniest things I've heard someone say on this stream. That was pretty funny, Rain. That was good. I give you. So you are going Club 500, right, in March? Yes. You're saying. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Club
500. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have you on, and I'll talk to you a couple times before then. Hey, always great to see you. Happy New Year, and thanks for the takes as always. Yeah, and I'll try not to call you Ron, but I'm a sufferer of the bad handwriting as well.
No, do it. Like just do it.
All right, Rain. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, you.
Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. That's awesome. Let's keep on going. That was Rain. So far, we're 2 for 2. Well, I better stop saying that, because as soon as I stop saying that, you're going to say that I didn't think that guest was that good. No, everyone's here good. I'm not going to say we're 2 for 2, 3 for 3. We are great. So we go from Rob to Rain to legendary Carol Bovenlander. Hello,
Hi.
Carol.
Hi, how you doing, Clay?
Good. Let me just get this stuff off your face, these comments, because people can look at the comments on the screen. Yeah. Hey, there you go.
There, hi.
How are you?
Well, I'm hanging in there. I don't want to talk too much about myself.
Okay.
I'd rather
we'll
talk about the team.
Go for it, my friend.
Well, first of all, we are terrible. I mean, really. I mean, there's not much. Why sugarcoat it? They're terrible.
Yeah, Carol, this is the most. And you're not even being negative. You're being truthful. What you see.
Yeah.
Oh, keep on going.
Yeah.
Keep on going.
Well, I think Rob's right about the coach. I think we should get rid of him next year. Like this, I feel that this year's a wash. And I think we should get a new coach next year. And if we're really doing the T word, trade some more players and just get going. And I know that they're talking about trading Petey, and I just can't see it. I really can't see it. But
that one's a little more complicated, for sure.
It is. 11.6 million for what, 5 or 6 more years?
Yep.
Anyway, I just think we need to change some things up, because nothing's working. We should have slammed Buffalo, and they killed us. Like, I mean, we scored 4 goals in a row, which is great, but we still lost at the end. So, I mean, I'm getting to the point where I don't even want to watch it. I mean, and that's saying a lot for me.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's saying a lot. This is the most passionate I've heard you on the. Not, you're not even being negative on the just kind of not so.
I'm just frustrated, and I want to wish you a happy New Year to everybody. I spent New Year's in the hospital.
Yes,
I spent over almost a week and a half in hospital, so I'm glad to be back home again. So
I'm glad you're back home as well, and I look forward to our next catch up for sure. You got another minute if you want to slam anyone else while you're on here.
Well, I just think the coach is not a very good coach. I mean, I don't know. I don't think his logic, like his defense, first of all, isn't very good. Our offense isn't really hitting all our stride. And something's got to be done about our whole culture and the way they do things. It's just, I think we need a new coach. And I just think we need some new blood. Yeah. And as far as who we got for Hughes, I'm disappointed the way they're played. I mean, I'm
They've
really
been okay.
disappointed.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I watched them, but it's like, okay, where's this? Like, get some shots, and they just keep shooting, but they keep getting blocked. I think they
Right.
have to do a different way of doing it. I mean,
No,
they're
that
not
is,
hitting anywhere.
that
They're
is
hitting
fair.
they're hitting the wall every time they shoot and end up getting blocked. I mean, they're trying, but I think they need to move around and don't stop, don't move around and don't stand still
Yeah.
and pass the puck around. They got to shoot and make more openings.
Carol, I think we just found our new coach. It's you.
No.
Well,
No,
Carol,
I just think it's the way they're doing it. It's not working.
Yeah. No, I hear you. That was a good run, Carol. Thank you. I am so grateful that you're back at home, and I will endeavor to catch up with you soon. But I'm glad to see your face and hear your voice. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend.
All right. Thanks for everything.
Out of here? Do you want to boot me off?
No, I will remove you, but I won't boot you. How's that?
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. Talk soon. God bless you. Thanks, Carol.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Awesome. This is great. Let's keep on going. Tyler, the creator. Let's go. Oh, no. Where'd he go? Hold on. That's Swervin Yrvin. This is Tyler. Hey.
Secretly, I'm Swervin.
Yes. How are you?
But no, I think I'm doing great.
Good.
I think I got to hop on the whole get rid of Adam Foote train.
All right. Talk to
like
me.
everybody else. Bring in Manny.
Like, okay.
Well, let
now?
me talk to you.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Yeah, I think I got to hop.
I can hear you, but
bring in Manny Malhotra.
Okay. We got you, Tyler. Keep going. I can see you. I can see you. I can hear you.
Still got me? Okay.
Yep,
I gotta hop on. Gotta hop on the Manny Malhotra train. Bring in Manny, dump Foote, and I guess while you're at it, if we do get some more first round picks, pick up Manny's son. Maybe that'll entice him. After Caleb Malhotra, bring him in and be like, Manny, we want you as our head coach. Yeah. There's I guess my hot take.
2 for 1 deal then with the Malhotras.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, Tyler? It's funny that our internets never work well with each other. Like there's always a weird delay or for some reason. But I don't mind staring at your good looking face the whole time. You still there?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Well, the best is actually if you talk for another minute uninterrupted. That's good. Then we won't have the delay problem. So if there's anything else, and then I'll just wait till you stop talking, and then I'll interject.
No, I think that was it. You know, jumping on the train like Carol, and by the way, Carol, I love the passion. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, like how do we lose to stinking Buffalo the other night? I mean, Buffalo's been pretty darn good lately. So, and I think I mentioned it on my post game last night. We're like the opposite of Buffalo. Buffalo has been so bad over the years, and now we've kind of flipped roles. Buffalo is actually good. They spent years tanking, I guess, to an extent, and now we're in their position, and now we kind of suck. But yeah. Maybe we need a new GM, just like Buffalo did recently.
Well, they are our expansion cousins, so maybe there's a bit of truth to what you're saying. And Tyler, lastly, how's the channel going?
It's going good. Yeah, I had Harmon Dial on my post game the other night. That was absolutely fantastic to have Harmon on. I'm actually going to be seeing Harm on Saturday at the watch party, so that'll be cool. And yeah, I had Brandon on Monday. Unfortunately, I had some internet issues right in the middle of it where I kind of froze. But fingers crossed nothing happened last night with Harmon, so that was great. I'm just doing a bunch of editing for some clips with him. So yeah, I'm hoping for more guests now that we're in 2026 and just keeping it rolling.
Awesome. Well, keep it up. Thanks for your support on this channel. As always, I know you're still a Hall of Fame member, so I appreciate that. And we'll connect soon for sure. All right, brother?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Happy New Year. Thanks, Tyler. Okay, good. At least he got his exit out there. Awesome. So that's Tyler. Make sure you're following the Line Change podcast. He's doing some really good work and getting some good guests on. So that's great. All right, let's keep on going. Next up, his name rhymes. Swervin Yrvin. Hey.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Swerving with a bit of hybrid form. That's awesome.
Yeah. I hope it's not echoing too much. I'm in the friendly confines of my stairwell at my apartment.
No, it's good. I like how you have multiple locations that you can take these hits from. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. All right, man. What's on your mind? Choppiness. I wonder if it's my internet.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm on my data, so I hope it's not me.
So we can hear you now, but we can't see you.
Okay. That's okay.
But we can still hear you.
Okay, that's okay.
All right, go for it.
Anyways, I'm just the way it's heading this season, it seems like where we're going and what we really need is one of those top picks. Whether it's number 1 or 1, 2, or 3, it doesn't really matter. But it just feels like there's so much pressure on everyone. It's like a tightrope act. The Canucks got to get it right, and then from the kids' perspective, like obviously they got to live up to their draft position, which is so unenviable because as far as the Canucks go, it's like there's so much pressure from everyone, not only because of I guess the draft position, but the fact that we never won a cup. So I really don't envy the kid who's going to be drafted. Although the pressure is that this is what they work for, right?
Mm-hmm. Who do you want them to draft?
I'm leaning towards actually Stenberg. I think maybe if they could get one more first and then package that up and move up and then get a combination of Stenberg and Bjork, that could be really good.
You're a greedy guy, aren't you?
To be nice, but sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, it's I just think it's really tough. It's going to be really tough for these kids having all the eyes on them, and like especially if it's 1, 2, or 3, like they had to live up to like all the top picks of the past too, and they're just not all created equal. I could give you the list of the last like 21 number 1 picks, and they're not all the same, right? At the top you got Crosby and Ovechkin, at the bottom you got like Yakupov, and then in between you got Tavares, but they're all picked at the top, and they're all expected to be as good as Crosby, which is not really fair.
Right. Yeah, just ask the Oilers, right? All their number 1 picks.
Oh yeah. I mean, just look at the last 3 with Bedard, Celebrini, and now Schaefer, and whoever's pick number 1 in June. Everyone's expecting them to be exactly like that, say whatever franchise they get selected to.
Yes. That's a really, really good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. You got about 30 more seconds. Anything else you want to add, brother?
As far as the foot stuff goes, I don't want a mid-season change because the last thing we need is a new coach bump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what. Yeah, Boudreau is probably the best example of that.
We already had the Quinn Hughes trade bump, and then we're got back on track. So.
Right. Yes, a lot of bumps on the road for sure. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you, and much rather see your good-looking face, but your audio came through just loud and clear. So thanks for everything, man.
All right, appreciate it.
Happy New Year. We'll talk to you soon.
Happy New Year. Thanks, guys.
Right, thanks, buddy. Okay. All right, so I did an internet speed test while I was talking to Yrvin, and I got download of 925 and upload of 840. So that's pretty fast, I think. And I'm not being defensive. Although now we're like 3 for 5 in good internet versus bad. So we'll keep on going. We'll see what happens. Tyler, I know we've had kind of like crosswires, and Yrvin was in his stairwell. But I'm not being defensive. I'm just being transparent with you because I know I want it to be a good experience for all of you too, not just you guys watching, but you guys talking to me. So let's see how this next one goes. Darren, it's you, and then I'll do a quick mid-show sponsor read, and then the second half will be Gerald, Justin, Jazz, Connor, Jay, and Alfred. All right. I've actually taken the link down because we can't have any more people because then we'll be here like till 12:15. So Darren, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, friend.
Hi, Clay. How you doing?
Good. How are you? Welcome back from the Philippines.
Well, thank you. I mean, it was fun in the Philippines. Nice sunshine. Spent Christmas with the relatives there. Repping the Canucks here with my sun hat. So people got to know where I'm from and also who I support too.
You know you're inside now and it's snowing, right? Okay, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm in Vancouver right now. Still recovering from jet lag. Yeah.
Awesome. What's on your mind tonight?
What's on my mind? Well, it was a shock when I heard when I was in the Philippines that Quinn Hughes got traded. And I thought, oh my goodness, the crap has hit the fan. And here comes the rebuild. And of course, I hear all the negative comments, but I do want to address one thing, and that is this talk about a hybrid rebuild. And I know that management is getting a lot of criticism for it because people, to them, it's all word salad. They don't know what a hybrid rebuild is. But from my perspective, I do not think the Canucks need a whole tear it down and build it up rebuild like Chicago did, like San Jose did, like Anaheim did, because we've already got some young pieces and we got some pieces coming up. Full tear down rebuilds are only for teams that have no prospects, no young players, and all aging veterans. And the teams that I mentioned were all in that position. So I don't think we need a tear it down rebuild. We do have serviceable veterans like Demko, provided he's not injured, and also I can't think of anything. Garland, that's another one who has leadership, and we've got young people coming out. We got Willander, Lekarmaki, Ratu, and of course the new guys we got from Minnesota. So that's a good core to build, and I think if we do suffer a couple of lean years and get some high draft picks, maybe we have enough young players to eventually turn this thing around. And I kind of feel that I'm a bit on the optimistic side. We can turn it around but we do need to trade people that aren't going to fit in our long-term plans, like Sherwood. I don't think you can keep a 30-year-old player who wants $5 million a season. I think you've got to unload him. And maybe we have to think about trading someone like Garland if somebody wants to pay a premium price for him, because Garland, he can spark a team. He can take someone far in the playoffs. So we got to look at those, but we have to look at each case strategically. And that's what I think a hybrid rebuild is. I don't think that Alvin and Rutherford are stupid people. I mean, Alvin has taken teams to 4 Stanley Cup finals and won 3 of them. So there's a lot of experience there. So we need to keep the faith and, believe that what management is doing is the right thing.
Darren, that's awesome. That was 250. I don't know if you had a timer in front of you. That was really, really good.
No, but I'm a Toastmaster. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. No, well said. Really, really good points. I think, so to recap, what I'm hearing you saying is don't get caught up in the semantics of the words. Is we are not in the position to do a complete, some would say we are, but others, like you were saying, we don't have to tear everything down. We have at least some pieces to build from. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Awesome. Well, Darren, I'm glad you're home. I love you repping the bucket hat, and I look forward to catching up with you soon, but thank you and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you, and say hi to the family, Gail, and the kids.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Darren. Sounds great. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, you later.
Okay, take care. Thank you. All right, just before I go to my mid-show sponsor read, I wanted to recognize a couple things. So Mark, recognize him. He came in and he says, I went to 2 quarterfinal World Junior Games in in Minneapolis. Is that what it is? Great play. I think I can say I told you about Ogren. Yes, Mark was one of the many who said that Ogren was going to be great. Thank you. Nice to see you. Swervin says, what's weird is during my entire hit, I could see myself. So this happened to Jessica. The first time I brought Jessica on, remember, she had a black screen, but then she could see herself on her phone, or computer, whatever she was using. So I don't know if it's a StreamYard thing. I don't know if they're biased against really good looking people. Not sure what. No, they're not, because they put me on all the time. So I'm not sure what's going on. But thank you for your efforts so far. So I've had 6 people on, I think. I have 6 more to go. So that means we're exactly halfway. So that means it's time for my mid-show sponsor read. So Gerald, you're going to have to wait 2 more minutes as I blab about all these other things. First off, we thank my primary sponsor, Jason Lim of Van City Experts. Thank you to my channel sponsor, Jason Lim of Van City Experts Real Estate. At Van City Experts, their experience, knowledge, and expertise can serve you well in navigating through the real estate market and will help you to choose the best home or condo in the greater Vancouver area that best suits your and your family's needs. Thanks to Gachi Art, creator of this wonderful artwork. You see my home studio, GachiJackArt.com. We got Mulligan Golf Company, MLGNGolf.com for your golfing apparel and accessories, and Vessi Footwear. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay. I receive a free pair of socks of your next purchase of Vessi shoes. Thanks to everyone who's purchased Canuck Clay merch. You can do so at canuckclay.threadless.com. A reminder how you get involved in the show tonight. You can subscribe. You can like the video. You can leave a donation like Justin has done twice. Thank you, Justin. You can gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, you can rate and review. And reminder of my shows this week. Last one to wrap up the week will be tomorrow night at 11 p.m. It will be a Vancouver Canucks post-game show. And then we will have my next week, my first of my new weekend show formula will be Sunday morning, not Saturday morning, but I'll remind you about that tomorrow. And finally, we look at our leaderboard, and Fangirl, because she was spamming the chat earlier, she's still winning. She's at 525, followed closely by Justin and his 2 donations at 475, Skytrain Alpha 150, Simon 125, and Dino and Mena at 100. So there is our top 5 right now. And lastly, before I bring on Gerald, interesting. This week for the past 5 years, my son Jacob has been bowling in the Team Canada tryouts, and he did not go this year. Him, Jordan, the owner of the pro shop, and also very good bowler. So Jordan and Jacob were both on Team Canada last year, and Goots, one of their playing partners. The 3 of them did not go. Won't get into the politics, the reason why, but basically it was a cost benefit thing, projecting potential tournaments and the fact that Team Canada, unfortunately, bowling, like a lot of sports, amateur sports, severely underfunded. So this year, the guys that went to Hong Kong, they had to pay actually $2,000 on top of what they'd already spent to make the team, right? So I'm not blaming anyone, but the reality is there's no money in bowling, amateur bowling in Canada. So even if you make Team Canada, you are paying $2,000-3,000 more just to travel with the team, to compete for the team that you made. So again, not complaining, but because of it's in Windsor this year and not Quebec, it was a couple extra flights, or at least one extra flight, a lot of extra money, and Jacob and Jordan made the very difficult decision not to bowl in trial. So we're still tracking scores. We're seeing all Jacob's competitors and colleagues battling it out, but the first year in about 5 or 6 years where I'm not getting up super early to track Jacob's score. So he's fine with it. He's not in mourning. He's not sad. He's happy with the decision he made, and I applaud him. I'll support him anyway as a father. If that's the way he wants to spend his time, energy, and money, just like I waste all my time, energy, money, where, then so be it. Okay, off of my soapbox. Just want to try and show you that I'm a good dad. No, but just trying to. That's been on my mind. Just not grieving, but recognizing that it's that time of year. All right, Gerald. Thanks for waiting for that. Let's bring you on. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Clay,
oh, look
how's
at
it
you.
going?
I like the ring light in your sunglasses. That's pretty good.
That's all I was going to show you. I got most of the equipment ready.
Sweet.
Still waiting to unbox. It will be coming hopefully in a month or so, or maybe
and
a
what
couple months.
is all this for, Gerald? What is all this for?
Well, Clay obviously knows because I've been picking his brain for quite some time now, and been doing a lot of post games with Tyler on the line change, and I think it's about time that I will also do a channel. So anyone that's here, welcome. When it comes up, I'll I'm sure Clay will let me do a spot at some point, but he's been super supportive and just giving me a lot of good advice on how to start everything. And like everyone knows, like he's supportive of the YouTube community for the Canucks, and he's always there. That's why he's like the OG Poppy, right? Or Daddy. But
Godfather.
yes, the Godfather. And yeah, I'm excited for it. Just
Awesome.
to get my mind off other things. This project has been interesting to start. But yeah.
Good. Well, we'll give you your flowers and we'll give you some love once it gets going, but I haven't cut into your 3 minutes. What's on your mind tonight?
Oh wow. We've had a lot of good takes tonight. And I think it's great. I love Carol's passion. I really liked Darren's take, and it's nice to see him on here because we don't see him on here enough. And Rain, obviously, the amazing hot takes. But with Darren's comment, I kind of want to piggyback off of.
Sure.
I kind of an analogy, and I'm thinking if any of you use Google Maps. Do you use Google Maps, Clay?
I do.
Yeah. So when Google tells you what route to take, do you always follow that route?
No, I often maybe I shouldn't be touching my phone, but I'm refreshing. Show me alternate routes.
Exactly. So I mean, for me,
and we didn't practice this, you guys. We didn't practice this. No.
Yeah. So for me personally, I like to beat Google. So whatever time it's suggested, I always try to shave off a few minutes here and there. So I think the mentality wise, like I'm looking at this whole hybrid rebuild and looking at Google Maps. So if you use Maps, they're going to tell you to go this way. But if you see a better route, the traffic's less, then you're obviously going to detour, right? Some people are going to say, because you do that, it's going to take longer. But you never know because you're betting on that route. So the way I see this whole hybrid retool is, if they see a different route that works a little better, going from rebuild on the PR stunt and going on to prime night hockey or whatever, Monday night hockey, and saying it's a hybrid retool. That's just saying, you know what, it's still a rebuild in a way. And like Darren said, we have the pieces for it. So why tear it down fully to the nails and whatever, right? Do what you can do. And, hopefully you do it faster. You beat Google. And I think that's my take for it. Like I think that's the easiest way to kind of look at things on how it's being done. But yeah, not everyone's gonna agree with your takes. Not everyone's gonna agree with the GMs. Let them do their thing. They're paid the big bucks to do it. We're not being paid. We're passionate fans. I understand that, and everyone, I appreciate that. But the thing is, just let them do their thing, and at the end of the season, see what happens. Maybe they'll get Stenberg. Maybe they'll get McKenna. Who knows, right? And I think even with those couple of picks that we get, be in the ride for at least a couple years for this hybrid. Not a full rebuild, a hybrid, and hopefully something comes out of it. But yeah.
Well, that was good. I love your analogy, man. You should just make your channel all about analogies. Every night you have a different analogy to. Can you imagine? Today the Canucks are like a piece of fruit. No. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. We got some good GPS and Waze jokes in the chat. So, no, that's awesome, man. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for sharing so articulately. Looking good, clean shaven, looking good, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, just to throw that in, Russell, and especially Russell, because he threw in that 25 dono on your stream that we did on the trimming,
the shaver.
I actually did do a video I haven't posted. I've sent it to Clay. Clay has looked at it, but I just haven't really edited it in a way that you can see me shave at the same time. So, and I've just been going through a lot of stuff lately. So look out for it. I will tag you, Russell. And thank you, Clay, for always being so supportive.
Awesome. Thanks, brother. Take care of yourself. We'll talk to you
guys soon.
All right. Thanks, buddy. That was Gerald. Very, very good. We go from one articulate, good-looking Asian man to another. No, that's me. And then to another. Justin, you ready to go? All right, here we go.
Hey,
are you home?
I am home. I finally got back home last night.
You jet lag or you? No, that's an easy flight, right?
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad,
Yeah.
but
Okay, show off the
first and
shirt.
foremost,
Show off the shirt before you go. Show off the shirt.
Backstreet Boys gotta represent.
Love,
Concert
love
was
it.
amazing.
Love it.
I can fill you in on another time on that because I
Yes.
do have a lot on my mind tonight, and I
All
want
right.
to set it in. So I have a hat trick of takes tonight. I love the passion of everyone's takes tonight. Definitely very excited about Gerald's new channel. So congratulations on that, Gerald. Yeah, my first take is draft capital. It kind of piggybacks off of what Rain was talking about earlier. My second take is on culture, and my third take is on organizational decisions. So the
All
third
right.
one is probably the most passionate, but we'll see. First, draft capital. You know, obviously we know the team is terrible, and everyone's talking about finishing as low as you can go to get a top 3 pick. I think you have to go beyond that. You know, securing a top 3 pick will go a long ways, but we have a ton of pieces on this team. Sherwood, Garland, DeBrusque, Besser even. I know it's going to be tough to move PD with his no trade clause and stuff, but honestly, I think it's a fire sale, and I think the team needs to make a lot of trades and fast because they're waiting for the right deal. They're waiting for the right price to come along, and I don't think you can do that, especially with the Olympic roster freeze and the Olympic break. Prices are only going to be more like other teams that are going to drop out of the playoff race is going to be selling too. So we need to jump on that, and we need to take advantage of that before teams stop waiting on Sherwood and they go after someone else. And so I acquire as many picks as you can take. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, tanking doesn't always work. You know, yes, you can end up with a Bedard or a Celebrini or a Schaefer like the last few years, but you could also end up with a Yakupov, right? Or, you know, Patrick Stefan. Very true. But at the same time, I ask you, even if the guy we pick, McKenna, Stenberg, whoever, turns out to be a Yakupov or, you know, Patrick Stefan, does that leave that team any worse than where we are right now? 31st, right? So even if we end up with a Yakupov in a McKenna, you know, we're the 31st worst team, right? So
Yeah.
honestly, take that chance. If it works out, great. You know, we're in the bonus. Second,
All right, Justin, go to
culture.
take number 2. Oh, perfect. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, second, culture. There's no culture with this team right now. There's no leaders in the organizational locker room. You know, there's no core. I think it's time that we need to rebuild a new core that this, you know, Coots is going to be a solid piece of that. Demko's injury prone. PD, I just don't. I mean, he could stay just because of his contract and no trade clause. He could be a part of that. But we had Hughes, Horvat, Miller, Bester, PD just a few years ago, and now we don't have a core. So it's important that we rediscover and build around a fresh new face of core. McKenna would help. Coots would help. Stenberg. So we'll see. And finally, my last organizational take, or my hot take, is just the incompetence of this organization when it comes to organizational decisions. And this ticked me off because I saw the practice lines that they put out for their game this morning against Detroit. And they had PD, Besser, and I think Kane on the third line in practice. And Dan Murphy was like, oh, it's just practice lines. Don't read into it. Fine. Even if it's just practice lines, do you see any other competent organizations putting a Nathan McKinnon on the third line in practice? Like, yeah, like honestly. And this team and this fan base saying the media is too hard on the team. The fans are always complaining about the media giving them starting drama, making noise. Well, if you don't want us to do that, if you don't want the media to ask you questions about why you're doing things, why are you doing unorthodox things like putting your number one center on the third line, even if it's just a practice? Like, honestly, you can't complain about media and noise and drama from the fans and media if you're making decisions like that, right? When you make decisions like that, they're going to ask. So I'll leave it at that, and we'll just see how the team goes. So hopefully we finish with Winnipeg.
So draft capital, and then the second one was
culture.
Yeah, culture, and the third one is this management in disarray. Yeah, I did. Yeah, those lines. A, those lines were weird, and B, the order was weird too. So whether that was a true reflection or who knows. Yeah. Wow.
So we're,
You feel liberated? You feel good?
I feel so free. I feel so free. Like I can get off anything on my chest with this team. Like it's just so passionate. I love the passion of this community, and I love that
Yeah.
everyone has the different opinions. And we'll see where this team ends up. But honestly,
Awesome.
I'm gonna keep rooting for them to be as low as they can go because we need a top 3
Yep.
pick.
Yeah. It's trending that way for sure. Well, thank you. Glad you're back, and I look forward to catching up with you.
For sure. Catch up. Thanks
Okay.
for having
Thanks,
me.
Justin. Happy New Year. Take care.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. All right. Very good. We got 4 left. So just so you guys know in order, we're going to go Jazz, Connor, Jay, and Skytrain Elfrin to wrap us up. So Jazz, here we go. Bringing you on in 3, 2, and 1. Hello, friend.
Hi there. Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine. You guys, nice simple handle. Canucks fan.
Yeah, just Canucks fan. I got.
All right. What's on your mind?
I gotta start off with everybody's passion has been great. I feel like today's like open mic session has been like one of the greatest. Everybody's got their own takes and everything. Everybody's just spot on it with that. I mean, everybody's kind of made it. I think we need a new core. I think what we have I think I'm lagging a lot, but I'll
It's
just
okay.
keep talking.
Yeah, keep going. It catches
So
up. Go.
Pedersen and Besser, I think those guys are not part of your core anymore. Yeah, Pedersen and Besser are not part of your core. I think you got to get rid of them, and you got to establish a new core with Willander, Z Buyam, and defenseman Pedersen. I think these are the guys that you got to start up your new core and build around them and make sure they're part of your future plans. And I also got to just say, like, what even is a hybrid rebuild? Like, what is this word that just came upon randomly on Monday night? Like, nobody even knew what a hybrid retool is. Like, a lot of people were just like, what is that? Like, can you please explain us what that is? I think what the hybrid retool from Lab understood is that extending Sherwood to a nice deal, be a little competitive, but don't tank too hard. I don't understand, like, why are we not just rebuilding to the point where we can just accumulate draft picks, trade our best assets, and then, rebuild for the future? Why do we just have to be somewhat good? I mean, we're 31st, and our coach is saying that we can still make a run for the playoffs. That's pathetic. Like, how do you even say that we're close for a playoff spot when you're 31st in the league? Like, Adam Foy, you got to check the standings, man. Like, I know you got to keep your team confident and everything, but he's also healthy scratching Ratu, and like he's got no reason for it. It's like Rick talking with Hoglander, like he was in his dog box, and now Ratu is Adam Foote's dog box. Like he's like not playing that much, right? So that's all I got to say. And also Rutherford too. Like I must say, like when the Quinn Hughes trade happened, there were rumors saying that Rutherford handled the Quinn Hughes trade and Patrick Allvin had too much on his plate because he's the GM. And even Bill Guerin said, like, oh, I talked to Rutherford about the trade. Then why are we paying Allvin this money to be the GM? I don't get it. Why can't Rutherford just be the GM, the president? Why is Allvin there? Nobody really brought that up, but, they brought that up a little bit, but it just kind of got swept up. Like, why is he there? I don't get it. Why is Patrick Allvin being paid so much money to be the GM of the Canucks? And when Quinn Hughes gets traded, he's not even involved. It's Rutherford dealing with everything. And then when they say Allvin, oh, he had too much on his plate. Okay, I guess he was eating a little too much because he had too much on his plate. But, I mean, I still don't understand. Like, Allvin, what are we doing here, right? So I must say, even Rutherford, like, the R word, like now that Quinn Hughes is gone, he's like saying it every time. Like we have 3 different perspectives. We have a coach that's aiming for the playoffs. We have a general manager that's saying we have a hybrid retool, and we have Rutherford saying we have a rebuild. So I don't know which one direction are we going? All 3 maybe, who knows, right? Like I don't even know what's going on with this team. I mean, I want to be supportive and be like, yeah, go Canucks go, but sometimes when you put on a performance like that against Buffalo and you're like down by 3 or 4 in the first 2 periods, it's kind of hard to just be like, yeah, this team is definitely going through a good process. Like at least put some effort. I know we're not good, we're 31st, but some effort would just be nice on the ice, right? Like everybody needs to kind of get going here, right? Like, I think Adam Foote might even have to go after this season. Like, I know he has a contract, but I just want Manny Malhotra at this point. Like, I know Adam Foote was just hired for Quinn Hughes to keep him around, but we know Quinn Hughes is in Minnesota doing great with Brock Faber, but can we just bring in Manny at this point? Like, it's to the point where we're like, let's start out fresh, right? So that's all I got to say.
Oh, that was awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, your internet lagged a little bit at the start, but it was fine for your 3-minute rant. That was awesome. That was awesome. And I agree with a lot of what you said, and you articulated a lot in
Thank you
those
so
3
much.
minutes. So thank you. No, come back anytime. All right, brother.
Happy New Year.
All right, you too. Thanks again, Jazz. Awesome. So that was great. That was really good. He fit a lot in there, and he touched on a lot of things that I think a lot of people are wondering, and he said it out loud. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jazz. Okay, last three. Home stretch. Connor, Jay, and Skytrain Yrvin batting cleanup. Can't wait for this trio. Here we go. Connor, CC, number 92, Ogren Lover. Here we go.
Hey. Yeah,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. You doing well?
And I am, thank you. And you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm actually timing myself actually as well, Clay, so I'll happily let you know as well when my 3 minutes are up.
No. Let's start the 3 minutes together starting now. Go for it.
Oh my God. I think I have to say, Clay, having heard everybody's take on it, I think definitely tonight has been the night that everybody's needed to get a lot off their chest with how things have been going for this team. And, you know, you wouldn't have imagined that 2 seasons ago, the team that basically took the Edmonton Oilers to 7 games in round 2, and with how much they had going for them, where they are now today, I think there are at least 8 players left from the 23-24 team that made the second round of the playoffs. So more than half the team, about 2/3 of the team, gone. And it's just, it's hard to believe, really.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, but of course, I just thought I'd like to get in my 2 cents on the ogre, the Swedish swashbuckler, I now call him. I started calling him the Swedish swine because how dare he take my number? but he's been killing it. I'm more than happy to say that so far Ogren has really been impressive. He, I think as far as I remember, he had 3 goals in total in 46 games for the Minnesota Wild. And that was across 2 seasons and a multitude of games. And he's already gotten 3 goals in 11 games here. So that really is a surefire sign that he's got big potential going forward.
And tell everyone about number 92, by the way.
Why am I such a big fan of 92? Because it's basically my birth year of 92, 1992. I had fantasized myself as a player for the team, and that's exactly the number I would have worn. You know, part of me would have loved to have the thought of maybe I'll try number 22 and see what happens. But people would have shot me down straight away. No way in hell will you ever be able to wear that.
And then I think I've told you 92 is my graduation year, so I always know I'm 18 years older than you. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut in. You still got another minute if you want it. Yeah, you're doing great.
Yeah, no, it's been, honestly, Clay, I just feel like sadly the season is over. And quite frankly, you know, sure, they're 9 points away from a wild card spot, but as of now, in my honest opinion, they don't really deserve to be. They don't really deserve to. And I especially feel Adam Foote in particular doesn't even deserve to be at the team, and he certainly doesn't deserve to lead the team into a playoff. He is out of his depth. You know, to fail a junior level with the Kelowna Rockets and then to be brought in managing an NHL team. I mean, I'd love to know who the hell hired him and why they thought that was a good idea. Apparently Rutherford did it, and apparently, according to Russ, Rutherford is a genius because it'll basically mean the team will basically end up doing Padley, get the draft picks, whether it be Stenberg or McKenna, and then before you know it, they'll be sucking diesel after that. But as far as I'm concerned, I've had enough of Foote as coach, and I really hope that they change it up soon.
Yes. Well, and check your timer. I think that's 3 minutes, right?
Yep. Just 3 minutes now. All good.
Perfect. Connor, thank you. Yeah, actually, I'll talk about takes in general and a word about the chat in a second. But for you, wonderfully said. I know that you frequent other shows too, so I'm grateful that you come here and share some of your time and expertise with us too. So thanks, brother.
My pleasure. And 92 for the win.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Yeah.
All right. That is Connor. By the way, chat. Keep it good. Keep it respectful. Certainly can point out. Yeah, you certainly can have differing opinions. That's the beautiful thing about a show like this. I trust my moderators too. I haven't seen anything too crazy. But yeah, certainly can agree to disagree. Just trying to be respectful in it. But don't get too defensive about your own. Also think about how you're responding to other people as well. We'll leave it at that. Love the passion, love the energy in the chat right now. Okay. Last two are Jay and Skytrain Yrvin. Let's go with Jay.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm right. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. What's on your mind, brother?
Can I go off the board a little bit?
Sure, as long as it's not racist, ableist, sexist, or homophobic, which I'm sure it's not.
No,
Go for it.
no. It's still hot. Sorry.
No
it's
problem.
still hockey. Just and it's still kind of Canucks, but not.
Sure.
Remember Nicholas Jensen?
Yeah, I do.
He made the Danish team for the Olympics.
Oh, I didn't. I know they announced their rosters, but I didn't think of his name. Oh,
Yeah.
How old is he now? Like 88 or no? Is he like my age or what?
Yeah, he was drafted. Canucks drafted him in 2011.
Okay. Yeah, so then he was born in 93 then, right? If he was 18. Yeah, so he's up there, right? 34?
Yeah.
33 maybe? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of him, Jay, or like how did you pick out his name, or you just recognized it right away?
I just heard.
Yeah.
And I looked to make sure I heard right. And yep.
Yeah, well, you know your Canucks for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else is on your mind, brother?
Sweden, World Junior Champs.
And why are you from there or what?
No.
That is a pretty sweet hat. How long have you had that? Hey, this is the first time I've seen your hair in a while. And who's the hockey player on fire on the back of your hat? Oh, you didn't hear anything I said because you didn't have your headphones on.
No.
I said that's the first time I've seen your hair.
In a while, yeah.
Yeah, in a while. No, seriously, how long have you had that Sweden hat?
Since 06 when I was here.
Oh, that's when you got it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
And lastly, any big plans or resolutions for the new year?
Never. No.
Yeah, you don't seem like a resolution type of guy.
No.
That's good.
Whatever happens, happens.
That's good. That is good.
I do not believe in tankathon or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you go number one, you can still get an Alexander Dag or a Bedard.
Yeah. You never know.
For the old people, Alexander Dag.
Oh yeah, we know him. No, that's good warning, Jay. That's awesome. Well, always great having you around here, whether it's whatever name you're using. But no, I appreciate you. Thanks for everything. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy New Year, bud. All right. Take care. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Jay. And last but not least, and I don't like, he's not a puppet, but Swervin, but I mean, Skytrain Yrvin's good to me. You know, he's the only one who's mastered this voice. He's grinning there. So Yrvin, I can't make you do it, but you know how much I appreciate it when you come on with your voice. So I'll just leave that there. Skytrain Yrvin in 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I have no Skytrain voice tonight, but pardon me if I sound like Patrick Alvin for tonight. So yeah.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Skytrain Yrvin, aficionado of transit and Skytrain, and he has a beautiful Skytrain voice where he could mimic, he could double as the Skytrain voice, commands. But today he sounded like he just ate a pile of rocks. So are you okay, man?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I was sick for a few days, so I was battling a cold. So that's why my voice is kind of low like this. So that's why I sound like Patrick Alvin.
Yeah, you do. The Filipino Patrick Alvin. Yes. Patrick
I guess you
Albin.
could
If
say
you,
that.
yeah. All right, I'll let you go. 3 minutes. Go for it.
I have a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
What is your traits that you want in Vancouver Canuck captain?
Traits. Okay, great question. I'll go quick so then you can respond to it. I want someone with integrity. I want someone who's a good communicator. I want someone, I don't have to know about all this, but hopefully he's good, in the locker room. Obviously, he motivates and he leads by example. So there's some.
Good. That also, I would tag on to that. Also, we need a captain that sets the standard for this team, and not just being good in the locker room, but to have the elite skill to push this team to play to their strengths. Because right now, this team is not playing to their strengths at all. We lost what we used to see in Elias and Brock too. So so it's really unfortunate that this team is not getting anywhere. So I feel that in the next Canucks captain, we need a leader who has elite skill and pushes the team to play to their strengths and sets the standard in the locker room, so that not only that they say that losing is unacceptable, that winning is the only option for this team.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and are you saying that we have someone on our roster like with that right now, or we don't?
I don't think we have that in this team right now. I think we could get a young captain down the road. So maybe either McKenna or Stenberg, or even Braden Coots, for example. So I think for now, I don't think we should be in a rush to find the next captain of the Vancouver Canucks. But I think we need to find the right person to captain this Vancouver team to get to the championship level that this team has to be down the road. So,
wow. Well said, and all with a low voice. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. So we got a couple seconds here. There was a request as soon as you said you're Patrick Alvin. I think where is it? So, oh yeah, and so I'll do the dono drop after you're done, but
Right.
but because he paid for it, and I know you're not like but will you say this for us in your Filipino Patrick Alvin voice?
Well, I think we should do a retail with a bit of a hybrid form. So there we go.
So is that what a Swedish Filipino sounds like?
I guess so.
That is awesome. Well, I'm glad. I'm sorry to hear you're sick, but I'm glad you still have your wonderful spirit. So thanks for being here, Alfred. I appreciate you.
Thanks for
And
having
yes.
me on, and Happy New Year to everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year to you too. And don't worry, I will not make you. Yeah, you have no voice, so we'll save it for the next one. You can give me double. How's that? Next time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Peace
Thanks,
out.
brother. Take care.
Bye.
Wonderful. So let's give Swervin Yrvin his dono drop. So let's give some love to Swervin Yrvin, $3 donation, asking Alfred to say retool with a bit of a hybrid form in a Swedish Filipino accent. Tell me one other show that has a Filipino guy coming on and pretending to be Patrick Alvin. Yes, that it would be this show. Thanks, everyone. That was a lot of fun tonight. I didn't get a chance to get to the comments, and I usually don't on an open mic night because I concentrate fully on listening and making eye contact through the screen with their videos on with the people that I'm. So sorry, I did not get a chance to address a lot of the questions in the comments. I think you guys are taking care of that well yourself. And thank you for being here. Tomorrow night, I have a post-game live stream, and that will be my last show of the week, so to speak. And of course, it'll be a post-game because the Canucks are taking on the Detroit Red Wings. They're not leading the Atlantic anymore, but they're fighting with Tampa and Montreal atop the Atlantic Division. So tomorrow night, 11 p.m. post-game I know the game will end about 4 hours prior to that, but that's cool. You do something else and then come back to me to wrap up your night. That was really good tonight, you guys. Really happy to have everyone. Nice mix of people, nice mix of opinions. And I think Justin sums it up very well. He loved the passion of everyone. Today was good. Everyone came and they brought it, and it was great. It was great. Okay, friends, moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Brian Blakey Troy, legendary Swervin Yrvin, legendary Andrew Chang. Thank you for your support. Thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. On the way out, you can like the video, you can subscribe, you can leave a late donation if you want. And thanks to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Gassy Jack Art, and Mulligan Golf Company. And thanks to everyone who went above and beyond. We had Justin with the $5 donation. Thank you. We had Justin with the $5 donation. Thank you. And we had Swervin Yrvin with the $3 donation. Add it all up. And then you have Justin Credible. Nice. Justin wins with $550. Fangirl, $525. Very tight. Swervin Yrvin, $300. Simon with $200. And Skytrain Alphen, $175. That is your top 5 tonight. Was this your first CCC, Clay? Was this my first? No, I'm not sure what you're asking. I've been vlogging since the start of the year, but I didn't vlog on January 1st, if that's what you mean. But yes, happy to see all of you, but also happy to get going, get some rest before a big day at work tomorrow. So as always, thanks for being here. You're awesome. I'm awesome. This community is awesome. I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. You know, I was concerned a couple of days ago. I went to see my doctor, and he told me that I might be going deaf. Yeah, that news was hard for me to hear. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.